Peeps, locking down the truth with Marci Lock. I am on my way back to Live Big this morning. This morning I get to kick everybody's ass, but it's just gonna be a little tiny taste, just to fry out a couple muscles. So I still hit the gym this morning to get in tune with my body and rock it out, and I'm kind of pushing time frames, so I get to do my video, my workout inspiration on my way as I'm driving. And while I was at the gym, I realized I had forgotten a towel to shower, and so I went up and said, hey, do you guys have a shower towel that I can buy? And the guy there was like, no, we don't, but because you're so freaking awesome and what you do, here's like this little washcloth. And I was like, awesome, thank you, everything works out so perfectly for me. And it made me think about how literally my belief system now is that everything works out perfectly, that life is awesome, that it's peace and flow, and that little tiny things like this could create resistance for people. And this thought comes up with this story when I remember years ago when I was even running my 90-day program in gyms, and how I had a meeting in Salt Lake for some reason, and then I had a date that I was going to go on right after, and I was rushed, kind of getting out the door, get my kids, you know, different things, and taking care of business on the phone. And I went to walk into my meeting, and there's these glass doors, and I noticed I had one knee-high boot on that was brown, and then one like cowboy boot that was like down mid-shin. And I was like, and I saw it right as I'm walking through these glass doors into me, I was like, huh, I have two different boots on. And I was just like, huh, how funny, that's right. I was like putting them on as I was talking on the phone to my assistant and my team about, you know, things, and deciding which boot I was gonna wear, and apparently didn't realize I had shoes on, and I left. And so the past me, something like that would have been, oh, so scared of judgment and fear of you know, people judging me and making fun of me or laughing or it being stupid or what I was gonna look like. And here I'm gonna go on a date after too. That would have been something that would have created a validation or excuse to me. And I remember sharing this story with the girls in my program and the people in my program at the time that I was working hands-on with, and they're like, oh, I would have just ran to the store and bought something, or I would have canceled the date. And I'm like, yeah, that would have been the past me. Instead, I walked into the meeting, I was like, oh, how freaking cool. You guys notice anything awesome about me? And I was like, and I mean, these are people that I hadn't even met. And I was like, I'm wearing two different boots. And I just like chose to have fun with it. And then when I went on my date, I was like, let's just see how many people notice as we go into this fine, elegant restaurant, and we went and did things, and like how many people like walk by and give that look of like, two very obviously different boots on. And it was just so unattached, and that is pure freedom. Pure freedom. And so again, that